Welcome back to my channel, Baron McQueen. In today's video, I'm gonna give you my top 10 reasons why starting a YouTube channel is hard. Stay tuned. Baron McQueen, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I'm talking all things personal branding, PR, social media, AI, YouTube, algorithms. We talking everything around doing this YouTube thing. But today's episode is my 10 reasons why starting a YouTube is hard. First reason, and I just gotta start here, is getting to 1,000 subscribers. You're gonna put your first video out. You're gonna spend so much time editing it. You're gonna have a nice intro. You're gonna have little gadgets and bells and whistles and dinghies and all of these things. And it's not gonna get no views as soon as you put it out, right? So getting that first 1,000 subscribers is gonna be tough. After you get the 1,000 subscribers, the second hardest thing, number 2, getting that watch time. Oh my gosh, trying to get to 4,000 watch hours. Think about how many days in a row. If it's 24 hours in a day, you got to get to 4,000 of those. How hard that sounds, how far away that sounds when you're starting on this YouTube journey. And it's tough, I ain't gonna lie. It's no shortcut to get to the 4,000 hours. You could probably go on one of these websites and think you're gonna go on Fiverr and somebody's gonna sit and watch your videos for 4,000 hours. But I will say this, you cannot get to 4,000 watch hours with one video on YouTube.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
You should really be gearing up and have some content that people can be like, oh, I like that video. Hopefully they have more. You can't expect to get 4,000 watch hours and you only put out 1, 2, 3, 4 videos, right? That's the hardest thing. My number 3, you've been watching other YouTubers do this YouTube thing and they already got 100,000 subscribers and they got their little YouTube plaque in the background and they're monetized and they tell you, I'm making $10,000 a month from YouTube and you can do it too. That's the toughest and the hardest part about starting this journey, because you are starting from scratch and you don't know where these people started from, because when you found them, they were already successful at this. So please do not get discouraged that your first 30 days that you're not monetized with 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours, with all this content, and you are a full-time YouTuber. No. Number 4, the whole finding your niche thing. Right? And this is the thing that there's a lot of YouTubers out here with. Yo, you gotta find your niche. Before you start on YouTube, you gotta find your niche.
If you've been struggling on YouTube, it could be that you're in the wrong niche.
Should you niche or not?
How do you find your niche on YouTube?
But now with this new wave of everybody talking about the personal brand, and I'm a personal branding guy, so anything personal branding related, I've seen what working on my personal brand has done for me personally in growing my business and growing and establishing. So I grew my audience on Instagram. Well, that Instagram audience did not translate to YouTube. So I tell people, I don't care how many followers you got on Instagram, when you get over to YouTube, you're starting from scratch. Nobody knows you over here. So you gotta get people familiar, right? But that's the toughest thing, is I do this niche thing. I don't have a niche. I am big on business, entrepreneurship, personal branding, social media. All of these things tie into what I do. So that's what you'll get on this channel. Hopefully YouTube is finding my audience of people who can resonate with entrepreneurship, or maybe they have a 9-to-5 and they working on their little side hustle and they need some help or some guidance. That's my lane. That's the audience that I'm hoping that YouTube finds for me. Well, where were we at? Number 4. So number 5, the consistent content creation. This is so important, is the consistent content creation. You have to be constantly feeding this machine content, right? Every video is not gonna go viral.
Sometimes it may be good, sometimes it may be shit.
Well, every video is not gonna be a hit, but you have to actually be putting out videos. You have to be putting out this content so YouTube can kind of find your tribe, right? Find the vibe of your tribe, you feel me? But if you're not putting out no content, what is YouTube algorithm gonna do for you? It's not gonna do nothing. So let's go to number 6. Number 6, don't just be making videos to make videos. Now, why I say that is you're a new YouTuber, right? And you think your cat is the most interesting cat.
Boring.
You think your recipe is the most interesting recipe.
I mean, it's all right. Like, overrated as in my opinion. I mean,
That, oh, once people see my green bean casserole, they gonna love this YouTube video. Don't be making videos, and I'm gonna say this slow. Do not make videos that you like. Make videos answering questions that people wanna know. This is the fastest way you're gonna grow on YouTube. This video right now that I'm making, somebody wants to know the top 10 reasons why YouTube is hard. That's why I'm making this video. So you have to be very intentional with the type of content that you are making. You can't just be making videos that you want to make them just because. You got to be making videos that people want answers to the questions. You got to be in the service industry. You work now in hospitality. You don't work for YouTube. There are people who need your help. You need to be creating content that are helping people, right? That's number 6. Number 7, hate to say this, you're gonna have to learn some type of video production editing skills unless you got money. And you can go on Fiverr and you can outsource and you can find somebody that's gonna chop and edit these videos for you. I recommend you learn some skill of just being able to at least record it and edit it yourself. And then as you grow and you can afford to hire editors, then cool. But you should at least be learning those steps. Why is that important? Because you never want the output of your product to be put on somebody else. If I have an editor and I send him my work and he gets sick and now my YouTube video can't go out, I need to be able to have the flexibility to like, oh, he can't do it. I gotta at least be able to do it myself. So I needed to learn how to chop, whether you use programs like CapCut, whether you're using iMovie, whether you're using Sony Vegas, Premiere, Final Cut, all of these different, you need to be using something. I recommend CapCut. I heard it's easy to use, it's free, it's super simple. I don't use CapCut, but hey man, when you starting out on this YouTube journey, don't be trying to create all these expenses of like, yo, I need a thumbnail editor and a video editor. You need to be making money first to hire those people. Don't be spending money in the beginning, right? If you look back, if I put right here, let me put right here so I can put one of my old videos. If you look at one of my old YouTube videos when I thought I was the best, man, my lighting was trash. Where I was at had too much reverb. I did not have an external microphone, so the audio was trash and the room was empty so you could hear the echoes bouncing. It was terrible. But I will say, even though it was terrible, I started. And those videos got some views and somebody liked them. I'll put it here so you can see it so you don't think I'm BSing. But you're gonna have to learn some type of video skills. Equipment. Now, I know I told you don't need good equipment and you could just with your iPhone and do all of that may be true, right? But one of the best things that I learned, and this is not as somebody who does this YouTube thing, this is as a consumer of YouTube. If I watch somebody's video and the lighting is good or the lighting is bad, but they're real still giving good value, I will continue to watch. I'm not gonna front. What I will not continue to watch is bad audio. If the sound is trash, it's tough for me to fight through a video with terrible sound. So if you're gonna invest in anything, if you're just starting out and you just got your iPhone, just keep your iPhone, but just get some kind of external microphone, a little clip-on lapel mic, anything. Go to Dollar Tree and get the little mic you used to put into your headphone jack on your cell phone, whatever. Audio is key. This is a big one. because you might not be ready for this. Handling negative feedback on the internet. You have to be prepared for this when you are on YouTube. They are brutal in the comments on YouTube. You know how many people call me fat every week when I used to drop a new video? They were like, oh my gosh, you need to be in the gym. You shouldn't be working on personal branding. You need to be on the treadmill. Yo, YouTube is brutal. You need to grow some tough skin to have to deal with the comments. Will the comments hurt? Maybe. I'm so confident the fat jokes didn't really bother me. I didn't care because I'm so happy with me that like I could probably clap back at them and give them some, well, you know, that's why your mom and your dad are brothers and sisters and you was made out of incest. I could have said something insensitive like that, but I don't get into the trolling. But you have to be prepared for that. That's hard for somebody who maybe have self-esteem issues. These are things why YouTube is hard, and that's why I'm giving you this list. Okay, and lastly, I have to give you this one lastly. Once you get your 1,000 subscribers and your 4,000 watch hours, please do not expect to get rich right away.
$40,000! I'm rich. Hey.
And that's probably the reality of why YouTube is hard, because you do all of this work up front and most people give up. Some people may get all the way up to monetization, and when they not seeing the money match and the views match now that they've gotten monetized, they will give up. I promise you, don't give up. Keep creating. You never know, you may be just one video away from your life changing, right? So those are my tips on, well, I wouldn't even call them the tips. These is my reasons why YouTube is hard. I don't even know if I gave you 10 or I gave you 11 or 12. Hopefully I gave you 10, but when we play this back, I'm gonna count them. So my name is Baron McQueen. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. If you like this content, man, I'm sure right here somewhere there will be some new content similar to this. And welcome on this journey, man. I'm in it with you when it comes to this YouTube stuff, man. I'll see you on the next one.